The first stage of the restoration of quarantine-free travel between Hong Kong and the mainland began today. Most of the travelers going to the mainland today passed through the Lok Ma Chau spur line control point. Authorities said the border crossings went smoothly. Timothy Lee tells us more.
Next station, Lok Ma Chau.
At 5:30 this morning, the first train going to Lok Ma Chau station was almost full, with excited passengers keen to visit the mainland, with many of them having waited 3 years for today. This man said he arrived earlier because he was worried about too many people on the train. He noted there were no empty seats left on board the train.
Lok Ma Chau, end of the East Rail line.
Many travelers expressed similar enthusiasm for the relaxed traveling measure.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time. Like, I can directly go back to my home without quarantining for many days. And also without applying for the quota of the hotel.
For the first time in 3 years, I'm going back to mainland China. And for the last time I went back to China, and I have to get 14 days of quarantine, so it's a tough journey. So this time it's really relaxing.
Ronald, who has not seen his spouse on the mainland since 2019, was among today's crowds.
First of all, to see my wife after 3 years, then also for my business, which is still in Guangzhou. So everything's good. Hopefully this year will be very good for everybody. I'm not worried about it. I'm vaccinated, fully vaccinated.
Travelers going to the mainland via the Lok Ma Chau spur line control point made up around 70%. That's around 35,000 of the daily quota of 50,000 people allowed into the mainland. Travelers could choose to use the self-service kiosk to save time. Responding to the surge in travelers, the Immigration Department has boosted its manpower and arranged separate queues for Hong Kong residents and tourists from the mainland at the checkpoint. With thousands of people traveling between the mainland and the city via Lok Ma Chau station today, the MTR said it has deployed an additional 300 staff to handle the people flow at the station. Travelers are also reminded to prepare a negative PCR test result within 48 hours before crossing the border. Timothy Lee, TVB News.